DCFL and Galloway Ridge. This will be a chair fitness class coming to you from the DCFL Group Exercise Studio. My name is Julie. You'll need yourself a chair, some dumbbells, maybe some water for a little halfway break in between. Up to you. But we are jumping into it, so let's go ahead and get started. From here, we're going to take a big shoulder roll, reaching the shoulders up towards the earlobes, and then big roll the shoulders back and down. While we're here, we are not sitting all the way back against the chair. We are about in that midway point, not lounging, sitting up as tall as we can. Last one, let's reverse that shoulder roll. So bring the shoulders all the way back. Big rolling forward and all the way down. Breathing here, not holding your breath. Last one. And down. From here, we're going to reach those arms back and then big hug across the chest. Looking down, noticing what arm is on top. Big open up, switching that arm on top, giving yourself that big hug you deserve. Looking good. Awesome job. Last one, each side. And bringing it all the way down. From here, we're going to reach those arms down by our side. And sitting up nice and tall, imagining that our back is up against a wall. We're going to reach it down towards the ground, getting a little bit of that side body stretch here. Big power it up, going to the other side. If you have any shoulder limitations, then I want you to stay right here. If not, go ahead and join me here. We're going to take one arm up, big reach it all the way up and over. And then big send it away. Let's go to the other side. One more time, each direction. Last one. Big power it on, up. Awesome job. We're going to walk those hips towards the edge of our seat. So picking up that one heel, that one hip, and then the other hip, coming out towards the edge of the seat. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to turn just a little bit so you can see me, but we're going to bring one heel out, placing those hands on the hips, taking out big inhale, and then big exhale, fold forward for a 3, 2, 1. Keeping that leg out. Sit it on up, nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. Big inhale, big exhale. 3, 2, 1. Last time, sitting it up. Big exhale. 3, 2, 1. Sliding that heel in towards the body, other leg coming out. Nice and tall. Big inhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Power it up. Big hinge. Hold it here. 2, 1. Power it up. Last one, best one. And fold. 3, 2, 1. Bringing it all the way up here. Good job. Let's step one leg out to the side and then the other leg out to the side. What we're going to do is we're going to take a big inhale. And we're going to reach those hands forward, getting into those inner thighs here, and then big power it up. So we're going to get nice and big. Arms are out to the side. Big reach forward. Like you're going to give somebody a hug that you don't really like that much. So you're kind of hugging them from far away. One more time. And then bring it all the way up. Let's bring heel, toe, feet all the way back in. Good job. Going ahead, we're going to drop that chin down towards our chest. And then we're going to bring that right ear towards the right shoulder. Bringing our chin down towards our chest. The left ear towards the left shoulder. Chin down towards our chest. Coming all the way up, nice and neutral. Gonna turn, coming all the way back towards you. Feel free to take this time and do any other type of warm-up activity that you feel like you might need today. But let's go ahead and we're going to get started. And we're going to have those hands ready. We're coming into a seated march. So picking those arms up, picking those knees up. Keeping those arms moving. Let's reach with our toes. Big toe reach. If those arms stop moving, that's okay. Add them back in once you get those feet down. So we're coming into that cardio portion of our workout. We've got our feet moving, and then let's add in opposite hand reaching towards opposite hand reaching with opposite foot. Ready? Big reach forward. Either leaving those hands out in front, or for an added challenge for about 10 more seconds, can we reach that hand up towards the sky, sitting up nice and tall? 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring it all the way down. Hands coming down by our side. Weights or no weights, you get to decide, but we will be here for 20 seconds. So we're going to lift those arms up to the side and then lower halfway. Big lift up, big lower down. Big lift up, lower halfway. Good job. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Dropping those hands down by our side, we're coming back into that march here. So marching it all the way up, picking those knees up as high as what feels good. Instead of reaching with those toes, we're going to reach with those heels. Heels coming out, toes pulled back towards you. Ready? Join me here. Big heel reach. Still trying to keep those arms moving. It can be hard for me too. That's okay. But now what we're going to do is we're going to try to get that same side reach. Either staying here or reach that arm up. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. Arms coming down by our side. We're going back to that arm raise. Get ready. Raise them all the way up, out to the side. Big T, and then lower them down halfway. Big, bring them up. Lower them down halfway. Big, bring them up. Good job. We've got about 5 more seconds here, and I'm going to add in a new movement. Get ready. Turn those palms facing up towards the ceiling. We're going to drive the elbows in towards our side and then back out. Good. Big inhale, big exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Dropping those hands down. Maybe shaking those shoulders out wherever you need to. We're going to place those hands onto the hips, just into this general area. And let's bring that right leg out in front. Big inhale, big exhale. Lift that leg up and back down. Big inhale, big exhale. We are here for 30 seconds. Time has already started. So let's see how many of these leg raises that we can do. If you are feeling a little more advanced, go ahead and not let that heel touch the ground. So try to keep that leg hovering the whole time. If you need to bend at the knee, that's a-okay as well. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that foot in. Other foot coming out. Heel down. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Power it up. Lower it down. So still trying to maintain that tall posture here. We're not hinging forwards and backwards. We're still at the edge of that seat. Remember, how can we make it harder? Don't let that heel touch. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring that foot in. I'm going to turn my chair just a little bit. We're going to bring those arms out in front, either reaching forward or we're going to bring those elbows in at your side. But from here, we're still at the edge of the seat. So if you've made your way towards that mid or that back of your seat, go ahead and make your way towards the front. but we're going to take a big inhale. And then as we exhale, we're going to lean back. Inhale it forward, exhale, go back. Join me here. Time has begun. We're here for that 30 seconds. Same time interval. We're getting right into those core muscles. So you're still maintaining that nice, beautiful, lovely posture. Those shoulders are away from those ears, right? And then as you exhale on your way back, you're pulling that belly button in towards your spine. But 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Sitting it on all the way up. Let's bring that right leg out in front. Get ready. Big power it up. Big lower down. Inhale. Exhale it up. If you hadn't tried letting that foot hover, maybe this is your opportunity, your second chance. Again, no hinging back. So we're not leaning back while we're picking that foot up. We're maintaining that tall posture for 5 more seconds before we switch that leg. 3, 2, 1. Left heel coming out. Nice and tall, checking in. Get ready and take off. Big lift, big lower. Keeping that toe pulled back towards you as much as you can. We are halfway there. Core slightly engaged. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice and tall. Let's go ahead and we're going to extend those arms out in front, either reaching or maybe those elbows are in at our side. Either one works, but get ready. Big inhale. Exhale, lean it back. Inhale it forward. Time has started. 30 seconds on the clock. Really focusing on pulling that belly button in towards your spine and then up towards your rib cage. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it in all the way, nice and center. Alrighty, it is time to grab those weights. So if you have any weights, if not, no weights are required. It's not necessary to take this class. But what we're going to do is we've got 3 arm movements. So if you find that any of these arm movements just aren't good with the weights that you have, drop the weights and do them without them. Alrighty, so for our first movement, we're going to take a little bit of a hinge forward. Arms are going to come down by our sides, and we're going to pull the weights in at our armpits, and then we're going to straighten one arm back and then the other arm. Get ready. Steady. Join me here. So starting with that right arm and then that left arm. If you're hitting that back of your chair, that's okay. But this exercise is a little better for a chair with no arms, I will say that. Elbows pulled back, nice and tight in at your side. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Sitting it up nice and tall. Shake the shoulders out where you need to. We're going to bring the arms down by our side. From here, we're going to curl the weights up. And then we have to curl, we're going to turn those hands. We're going to press them up overhead, lower down, hammer curl down. So hammer curl up and then big press up overhead. Ready, steady, take off. Join me here. Again, if this is just too much with the weights that you have, or if your shoulders aren't mobile for this exercise, pick a side. Maybe just do the bicep curl. or trying it without the weights at all is always a good option. 3, 2, and 1. Lowering them down, taking that quick rest. From here, we're going to hinge back forward again, palms facing towards the legs or towards the body. We're going to raise the arms out to a T and then back down. Ready, steady, join me here. So this is our reverse fly. If those weights are too heavy, drop them down by your side. Mine are getting a little heavy. But big inhale, big exhale, fly them out. We are halfway there. Can you believe it? Or remember, you can always go one arm at a time as a good alternative. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it on out. All right. Coming in, we're going all the way back to the top. Palms facing down towards the legs. That big hinge forward, pulling both of those weights in at the armpits. And then from here, we're going to alternate between one arm and then the other arm, extending into that elbow. Ready? Time has started. Join me here. Even though we're in this hinge, I want you to think about engaging into that belly button. So our core is nice and strong. Once you get the hang of this movement, I want your gaze down past those toes on the ground. 5 seconds. You can do it. 3, 2, don't stop. 1. Sitting it on all the way up. Shake those arms out. They're getting that workout that they deserve. Palms coming down towards your side. We're going to hammer curl them up towards the shoulders and then press them all the way up. Get ready. Steady. Bring them up. Join me here. Big press. Lower them down. "30 seconds. That's all. You are halfway there. Keep going. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Lower them down. Quick rest. Going back to that fly. Last time. Palms coming down by our sides. Big hinge forward. Get ready. We're taking them out to the sides into a T and back down. Join me here. Shoulders down and back. Don't let those shoulders creep up towards your ears. Is that core engaged? Just like that first movement, those eyes are going to come past those toes onto the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, beautiful job. We're going to drop those dumbbells off to the side. Coming into a little cardio core intermission here, if you will, before we pick those weights back up. So starting nice and low, we're going to bring the arms down by our side. We're going to come into a jumping jack, or either stepping those toes, or we're sending both legs out to the side at the same time. You choose. Get ready. Steady. Join me here. So 30 seconds. Either fully reaching those arms out in front, or feel free to reach those arms overhead. I think I messed that up too. Big inhale, big exhale. If those shoulders are getting tired, reach them forwards. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Step those feet wide. We're going to bring those hands up. So from here, we're going to bring it up, coming into a little bit of an oblique march. So hands behind the ears. As we reach, we're bringing that elbow towards the knee. They do not have to touch. Ready? Join me here. Big inhale, exhale. Side to side. Nice and tall. Three, two, one. Let those arms take a quick rest. Going all the way back to the top. Jumping jack. You know which version you enjoy the most. 3, 2, 1, take off. So whether it is bringing those arms all the way up overhead or reaching them out in front, or maybe it's just that step, alternating that foot out to the side. All options work. All options get that heart rate going, get the heart rate up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, done. Take a rest. Awesome, beautiful. Step the feet wide. Hands coming behind the ears. Ready. Let's bring same side down towards that knee. So same elbow going towards that same side knee. Go ahead and join me now if you haven't already. We've got 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake those shoulders out. All right. Last set of exercises before we cool it on down. So you know you're more than halfway there. I'm going to turn just a little bit to the side. We're going to come out towards the edge of the seat if you're not already there. We're going to place those feet out in front, still sitting up as tall as we can. We're going to add in a little hinge back. I do like to grab onto the bottom of my seat, so feel free to join me with that. We're either going to bring one leg up at a time, straight leg, or if needed, we can bring it into a bent knee. But this is a core exercise, so we're adding in that little bit of a lean. Ready? Join me here. So starting with that straight leg, single leg raise. If you're already feeling good or if you're a little more advanced, try to keep those legs lifted the whole time and take off into a flutter kick. About 5 more seconds. Belly button pulled in. 3, 2, and 1. Quick rest. From here, we're already at the edge of our seat. Feet are coming out nice and flat. Hands are coming into the center. We're just going to grab them. And then we're going to big lean back. And we're going to go side to side. Like we're going to tap that elbow down towards the back of our seat and then going all the way towards the other side. Ready? Join me here. Elbows do not have to touch the back of your seat, I promise. Just reaching, going in that general direction. Shoulders twist, hips stay square. Hips do not move, shoulders move. Three, 2, done. One more time, each move, and we're finished. All right, grab that bottom of your seat. Big lean back, big extension into those legs. Single leg to start. Join me here. When you're ready, let's lift up both of those feet and flutter kick. Or just keep it nice and low. But you know what to do if you want to make it a little harder. 10 seconds. Less than that. Keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. Plant those feet down. Hands coming together. Big, hold those hands. A little bit of a lean back, belly button pulled in and then up towards your rib cage. Ready? Side to side. Last exercise. Breathe, don't hold your breath. If you start feeling it into that low back, take that set, reset, shake it out, and then jump back in and join us. 3, 2, sit it all the way up, nice and tall. You are finished. Let's start that stretch. Let's start that cool down. Let's take our right hand and we're going to bring it across to the outside of that left knee. The left hand coming towards that left hip, and we're going to open out towards the left. Sitting up as tall as you can, letting the shoulders be heavy. And then if you'd like to, let's look over our shoulder, looking back behind us. Turning at the head, releasing, coming all the way forward. Let's go to the other side. Left hand coming to the outside of the right knee, right hand, right hip, and then opening out towards the right. And then when you're ready, looking past you. Three, 2, big release, coming all the way back forward, slowly but surely. Let's interlace those fingertips and let's take a big roll forward. Really reaching into the hands, arms coming by the ears. From here, we're going to release the fingertips and we're going to send them down by our side, opening up through the chest, chin lifts towards the sky. Let's spread through the fingertips here. Big reach through the fingertips and then big fist, make a fist. Reaching through those fingertips. And then big fist. One more time. Big reach and then big close. Shake it on out. Big shake it on out. Let's bring one heel out. Heel on the ground, toe pulled back. Big inhale, big exhale, hinge forward, hold it here. 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to drag in this leg and we're going to bring it all the way across, creating a figure 4. Still sitting up as tall as we can. We're going to gently press into that leg. Or if you're ready for a little more sensation or a deeper stretch, let's take a hinge forward. Sitting it all the way up, let's gently roll out the ankle and then change direction. And then big release. We'll bring that leg down. Opposite leg coming out, heel to the ground, toe pulled back. Sitting up as tall as you can, take that fold or take that bow forward. Hinging it all the way up, bringing in that heel, dragging it, bringing it across that leg, figure 4. Pressing gently into that leg, pressing it down towards the ground, or taking that big hinge forward here if you'd like. Sitting it up nice and tall, releasing that foot down, letting those hands come down by our side. Let's end our class today with 3 deep breaths. Let's inhale, reach those arms up, and exhale, send them away. Inhale, and exhale. Last one, deepest one, and all the way down. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us.